My beautiful darling, welcome to another Bedroom Guru with me, Nicky Allen. It's got to be done. If you're in the UK, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We've got to talk about the BBC presenter who's now been exposed. It's like expose time. This is part of the Schumer resonance, exposing these people. I reckon there's going to be more celebrities that are going to end up being dragged up. Do you know that? I just feel it's coming. It's a bit like, you know, when we went back with Stuart Hall and all the rest of them, it seems to be like this kind of big, freeing, let's get rid of the naughty people. So I think there's going to be a group of them. It's going to go with it and do a reading on the BBC presenter that may or may not have a Welsh accent. Who knows if it's him? Who knows? For people across the pond, basically, at the moment, it's being kept under wraps that there is a BBC presenter who's been paying thousands, up to £35,000 for sexually explicit photographs from underage women. I think I don't know if it's 4 boys or 4 men. Do you know what? I haven't read into it again. Do you remember I said the last time about Prince Harry? I really don't read into it, but I know that people are talking about it and going, oh, have you seen what's on Twitter? No, I haven't. But I have seen that there are allegations that it's a certain TV presenter of an older age, but I just don't know, and I'm just going to see what the cards say. Should we give it a go? So what I'm going to be doing is using my QR tarot cards, and thank you for your lovely feedback. I've just got a wonderful, amazing email from you, Lorraine Freeman, you little darling. You nearly made me cry because you made me sound so wonderful. She absolutely loves these cards. All you have to do is just ding the back of the card with your phone, and it will give you the upright and the reversed version of the book, of the card, sorry. Oh my God, I'm getting information. And that gives you the description of the card. It's a really good way to learn, along with the 10-hour tarot course, which is currently discounted, if you want to have a look at that. So yeah, I'm going to use those as the main body to have a snoop into the suspicious and anonymous BBC presenter that's been doing very naughty things, and see what comes up around the whole story. We've got, haven't we? I was going to do Kevin Spacey, but no, that's just nothing. We need to be doing this right now. I'm going to do clarifies with my ultimate, sexy, gorgeous, most favourite tarot cards ever, the Celtic Tarot. Let's get on with it. So I'm going to shuffle live in front of you. So I know you can't see the cards I'm putting down, but oh, look, there's a whole pack there. And I'm going to, can we please have the details of this man? Can we just see what his current energy is at the moment? I love these Snoops. You obviously do. I think it's the highest viewed thing ever at the moment. Oh, not ever, but you know what I mean. What's crossing him, please? Thank you. What is the current environment around him? Whoa, it's chaotic. I know that. Jesus. Gonna have to do that again, guys. You've just thrown up the whole lot. There's a lot to come from this. There's going to be a lot of Me Too's. There's going to be potentially other celebrities involved. I'm telling you, I've got a feeling it's just going to really, really ripple. This is. The stone's been dropped and the ripple's going to come. What is his current environment? What is going around him? What energy, thank you, surrounds him at the moment there? Thank you. Okay, what is his subconscious going? Is he guilty? That's the one I want to know about, subconscious. What's going on in his mind at the moment? Thank you. I am actually doing a Celtic cross reading. I know you can't see it, but as I've explained before, my equipment is packed away while the extension is being done, babies. Woohoo! In the past, can I have his near future, please? His near future, please. His near... Thank you. His near future. Okay. And I've checked these cards, right? And so that's beyond his control, please. Is that okay? Hopes and fears. Yep. And could I have his potential outcome, please? I've checked these, so they were all in order, right? They were all the right way up. Let's see what happens. Don't ask me how it happens, because I'm just do that and they just fall out. I can't understand the magic tarot. Never have, never will. Play with them as a kid and they just infatuate me. The magic of them. How they relate to something so brilliantly and how they turn upside down when I can see that I am not turned upside down. I don't know how it works. It's magic. It is. So it's not Paul Daniels either. These people abroad are going to be, who's Paul Daniels? Bless your hearts. This is, I'm sorry, this is so UK based, but it is literally on the tip of everybody's tongue at the moment. Because we've not, you know, in the wake of Philip Schofield with his, like, you know, potential underage affair with this person and giving him gratuities and stuff. And then to have this come up, a well-esteemed business presenter, BBC presenter, newsreader, whatever you want to say. Yeah, it's not great. Right, is that the potential outcome for me, please? Thank you. Okay, let's get on this. Right, okay. Well, he's a bit, blasé, I think. Blasé. Is this his energy, please, or the victim's? His energy, thank you. Bit weird. 6 of Wands. I wonder if it's fire sign then. Leo, Sagittarius. Anyhow, sorry about the blip. The door just went. This is a victory card. This is someone that says they've sussed it and it's all okay and they're going to smash it and they're going to do really well. I don't know if in his head he's thinking that because of who he is and who he's connected with, he's going to walk this or get away with it. This is a card of victory. This is a card of, I've surpassed everything. I'm going through all the, you know, the crowds and I've actually smashed it and I've won. A bit arrogant. I don't know, let's see. It's really, really thrown me. I'll have to do a clarify on that card because that's really thrown me. That's, I can't think of any other reason why the victory card would come up with the 6 of Wands. I wonder if he is a fire sign. Be interesting, wouldn't it? Leo, Sagittarius or Aries. Anyway, let's have a look at the one. This is what's crossing him. Hierophant. Oh my God, he is. He's going... What's crossing him? Oh my God, I think the marriage is mostly going to break up or... Hang on a minute. Right, okay. Right, so this started off really difficult to understand, but what... The card, Hierophant can cover marriage, and I was concerned about that, I will admit, with the Prince Harry card, whether it's due to divorce, because it was reversed, if you remember. And then I knew it was to do with his traditional beliefs and all the rest of it. So, oh my God, thank you. So he thinks he's absolutely innocent. He thinks that he was entitled to do what he wanted to do. He couldn't see a problem with it. Right, because he absolutely stands by, and this is what's created his downfall, right? Because the Hierophant is standing by your belief system, standing by what you think morally is right, standing by your traditions, as well as marriage, all the rest of it. But this is hindered, this is reversed, right? So he thinks that I've done nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong. There's a very arrogant, almost energy about this. Like, well, you know. So what if I did give him money? It don't matter. There's nothing wrong in that. So honestly, thinks this is like when people are a bit ill, because they think it's all okay, and it's obviously not, and that's what's hindered him. And because of his thought process, this is gonna stop this victory in its tracks. So he's not going to get away with it at all. It's going to have more people. There's going to be more than 4. I honestly believe that, and. He thinks it was all right. He's standing by his ground. He thinks that, yeah, well, that's what I believe is something that's acceptable. Right, what's surrounding the atmosphere of this person? God, I hope I'm going to go with it, sod it. Right, so it looks like he's trying to, he looks like his family are backing him up, or it feels like he's got support or duality in respect that there's people around him that are saying, no, we've got you back, you are in us, so this is all wrong, don't worry about it, okay? His subconscious energy, the Magician. So he's trying to manifest a way out of this, or trying to manifest a facade, trying to manifest a way of coming out on top of this, because I do honestly feel that the cross card, the hindrance card of this, like, bit of an ego belief system that he's doing okay, is what's happening here. So it feels like to me he's trying to manifest a way out of it by who he knows, and the fact that he's got such a well-esteemed career and that he's very well paid, and he's like, I'm not touchable, this will all go away. That's the feeling I'm getting with him at the moment. I feel like it's a bit dodgy, he's a bit stressed, obviously been removed for the television, but I just feel like within him he's thinking, I've got this, I'm entitled to do this, there's nothing really bad with all of this. He honestly believes there was no problem doing what he did. Okay, that's what I'm feeling with it. Right or wrong, that's how I'm reading it. So a bit freaky going on with these cards. Just like cover up. I think again, people knew about this and knew what he was doing, and it's just taken the courage of one person to like blow the whistle. Do you know what I mean? Right, so that's Hierophant. Oh Christ. Right, is that the near future? Thank you. Right. So the past. In the past, he's blindfolded. He's which way is he not seeing, and which way can you not make a decision on? I've never felt anything like this doing a reading. It just doesn't feel straightforward. I feel like he honestly feels like he's done nothing wrong at all. Inside, he's like, what's wrong with me paying someone for photos? It just feels like that to me. I've got a feeling perhaps younger people will come out into the fore with this. He's blinkered. He's been indecisive in the past of whether it's right or wrong, but he's just continued anyway because he feels like he's untouchable. Feels like he'll be victorious. Don't matter, he's untouchable. He can do what he wants. That's what I'm feeling with this. Possibly a bit of spiritual belief going on there. But yeah, I get this really weird feeling of arrogance. And I would feel that someone would be shitting themselves right now. Yeah, it's really weird energy. Is he telling the truth? Is he delusional? What? Okay, let's have a look. Near future. Vice's card. The moon. So the moon can come in all different ways, different meanings, but the moon can also mean deceit. It can also mean that you create your own disillusion, right? So if I was giving this reading to someone, I'd say, look, you are just creating your own unreality by your stupid thought system. So that sounds really rude, but I'd say, look, you know, you're creating your own fears and it's not real. You're creating all this deception with yourself and it's not real. I honestly think he's deceived himself into thinking, it's backed it up again 3-4 times now, that he feels like he's going to be victorious, it's going to go away, that he's going to be above it because he's been on the telly so long, he's well esteemed. So I feel he's an older guy. And I feel like he knows heads of places, you know, like BBC, Sky. He's been around for a very long time. I don't feel this is a young presenter. Okay, from the cards, I feel like I'm esteemed, that I will get away with this. It's not that serious. I am valued. I don't know if he's one of the higher paid people. I just keep getting this sense of, don't worry, it'll pass over. It's just a little bit of nonsense. I do feel that. And I feel like he's creating his own disillusion under the moon. This comes under Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I just feel that I always see this as a don't trust card. I always see this as something coming out the depths that goes da-da! And I just feel like there's just a load of deceit going on here. I just need to clarify something because I really do. I don't like being. This is a very ambiguous reading anyway because I don't actually know who I'm talking about. I've just asked the person who's subject of the energy at the moment of what's created this ripple in humanity, especially in the UK. Can I have cards about him? But I do feel I'm feeling that I'm an older guy with old belief systems and that I stand by what I believe in, and I just feel like he's kind of manifesting and trusting his family's got his back, and that, you know, this is all just going to run smoothly because he's done really nothing that wrong, and he's like quite angry with the BBC. It's like, oh, this is all just a massive storm in a teacup. But I keep feeling that he's just deceiving himself with this. I think perhaps he really has got an issue where he thinks he was right in doing it and that it was just a little sexual, you know, frivolity, and it wasn't doing anybody any harm. That's what I feel with this. That's what I feel with this. But I think he'll be quietened anyway. Even if we do expose him, I feel he's just going to be told to shut up and save face and try and do everything we can to try and save your career. You know what I mean? let's have a look. So this is the advice card. This would be the advice card. Oh my God, it's upside down. Jesus Christ. Stop being so arrogant. Oh my God, this is what the card is. Now, if you remember my description of the Queen of Swords, I love her. She's that bitch. This way up, right? She's a truth seeker, and she's someone. Yes, thank you so much. Thank God. I started to think I was getting this reading wrong, right? But here she's like, no emotion involved. She seeks the truth. She goes for it. She's very, very honourable. She don't take any bullshit. She's like straight on. This is upside down, right? So basically, it's mistruths. It's kind of just floating away and not dealing with the truth. Not you know, seeking out to be someone that you want to stand your ground with and go, actually, this is me. And there's deceit. There's lies. There's not going with your intellect, not going with what you should be doing. So it's like, I'm going with what I believe. And what I believe is you're all wrong. It's just all just upside downy wrongy. And so the advice would be, you've got to like tell the truth. You've got to seek the truth. You've got to stand your ground and be honourable. But it's upside down. You know, you've got to kind of adds you up to this and say, yeah, okay, fair enough. There could be a bit of exaggeration of the truth here, to be fair. And there could be a lot of people jumping on the bandwagon. That's going to happen, I feel. But he needs to kind of put his hands up and just say, I obviously need some sort of help. I'm really sorry. As opposed to, I don't know what you're talking about. Do you know who I am? That's the vibe I'm getting. I don't think it's a young person. I do think it's an older guy. Oh, Jesus. So the next card is what's going to happen beyond his control. It's Wands again. I'll be really interested if he turns out to be a fire sign. Right, this you can see from the Seven of Wands. This is just total discord, arguments, differences of opinion, confusion, disarray. It's just the worst card for fighting and arguments and battles. There's a lot to come. There's a lot to come. Yes, even 7 July. So it's been exposed in the month of July. It was already known about before. I feel that people perhaps in the BBC started going, oh shit, we just had Philip Schofield, we need to get this out now, because if we hide this, we're going to be even more in the shit. Excuse me, keep saying shit, said it again. There is a lot of battles coming up. There's a lot of fights coming up. There's lots of disagreements, bad energy. Oh my God, this is... I think we're opening a can of worms with this one. As I said to you, I feel that other celebrities are going to be questioned. And there's going to be more people coming forward. Me too. I really do feel it with this. I'll do some clarifiers on these because it's just this card is rent in my head. It's like, is he deceiving himself? The people around him is lying and not adding up to it, most probably. But I think he honestly feels like he's in the right. Which one are we doing? Hopes and fears. Defending himself to the hill. Can you look at these wands? Jesus. So you've got like the 5, the 7, and now you've got the 9. Look at them. What does that tell you straight away? If you've got not a psychic bone in your body, we all have, by the way, because we're all spirit in a human body, just saying, right? What does that look like? It looks like a fence, doesn't it? A wall. Anger, pitchfork anger, trying to defend the rights, disarray. It's all just confusion and trying to fight it back and defend oneself. And this is literally, he hopes that this is healing from the battle. This is Jesus. I now need to I've defended myself to the hilt over all this confusion, this furore, this anger, and all the rest of it. And I'm defending myself because I'm honourable, because I'm right. I did nothing wrong, right? Just adds it up because you're going to be found out, you muppet, right? And so basically now it's like, I'm battle tired, I'm weak, I'm defensive now, I have had the world thrown at me. If he doesn't deal with this properly and perhaps just say, look, I've done really wrong, perhaps I need some help, whatever, battle weary, and look at this. I'm now creating a fence around me because I just can't take any more attacks. So he's got some real battles coming up in the next 9 months. Just popped it in there. So perhaps there's going to be more people, and he's going to have to defend himself more and more with this confusion array, defending himself with the 7 of Wands. And now it's just so battle weary. Look, he's got the bandage on his head. He's so done. He's so worn out. He's just very vulnerable. He hopes that he's not going to be like this. He hopes that it's going to get through it, but his fear is that he's just going to lose everything in respect of his reputation, his presence on media. It just feels like he's going to be run through the mill, I'm telling you. What's the potential outcome of this person that we're asking about? This came up for Holly, didn't it, I think? Yeah, I don't even have to tell you, do I? It just says it all. It says it all. So the 9 of Swords, he's just sleepless nights, racing thoughts, depression, panic, fear, don't know what to do. Possibly even suicidal, just absolutely done, been run through the ringer. I desperately hope he's not innocent. I desperately hope he's, not innocent, that he's guilty, because he's going to be put through the ringer, I'm telling you, by the public, by the people making the allegations. I feel like there mostly will be court proceedings. We'll find out in a minute with clarifiers. Right, but he's just in a whole world of pain after this. So it stretches from, I've done nothing wrong, I'm well esteemed, I've been around for many years, people are going to have my back and I'm going to be sorted. And oof, no you're not, because after you've had all this, mate, you are going to be put through the ringer. So the advice for you is, to save you trying to defend yourself and lie and cheat your way through this, you need to just own up and stop the BS and just speak your truth, find the truth, get the truth out there. But he ain't. But everybody else is supposed to expose him for it, because look, all the wands, they'll expose him for it, and it's going to lead to that. It's not good news for him. Let's do some clarify, shall we? I'm as nosy as you. Okay, oh my God, I'm so excited. I've thrown them all over the place. Oh God, he's got so much defending to do. He's going to be knackered. I'm telling you, he's going to be knackered. Right. So the Moon, Major Arcana, Cancer Plus, Scorpio, you are just in the shit, man. Right, okay, so let's ask, what was this indecision? I was interested about this. I was interested about his belief system. Have I got that wrong? I do worry sometimes that I get things wrong. That's my ego, because 99.99 recurring percent, I've got everything right ever in my whole life, because I get it from different sources. But have I read that right? Let's do a clarify on the Hierophant, right? Or Hierophant, however you want to say it. I call it the Hierophant. So this is about belief systems, traditions, and it was crossing this. So I read that, and all you esteemed tarot readers out there could perhaps disagree with me. Put your comments below. But I feel like with this one is that it's victory. And I'm like, how could you feel victorious? So I read into that by the ego and belief systems and traditions. And no, I stand by my traditions. I've done nothing wrong. Let's see if I'm wrong or right. What can you tell me about the energy and the... Can you tell me about the energy of the person? Have I read the Hierophant right? Holy shit, that just flew out. 3 of Swords, babies. Recognise it in the original tarot right away as 3 swords going through a heart, which means heartbreak, disappointment, upset, grief, loss, right? So I am right in saying that he is doing the wrong thing. He honestly is standing by the fact that he's untouchable, and it is gonna just tear him apart. Actually, I want to look at the 2 of Swords. We've got 2 2s together. Is there someone else involved with this? Will we have another celebrity exposed? Will there be a counter allegation against another celebrity? Okay, let's have a little look. Oh, look at that. You're going to make up if you tried. Directly opposite each other. The Nine of Wands, defending oneself, okay? Defending themselves against... I don't know who he's defending himself against. I don't want to defend myself against those little puppies. I want to cuddle those babies right there, right? But it's opposite. Someone has already come across him and had it out with him in the past. I'm telling you. Let's blink into it. Just, no, I'm not even going to listen or look. I'm going to go by intuition. My intuition says this will all blow away. I feel someone in the past already has had a go. And so he's been weary before and kind of felt a bit of battle and bruise, because I feel someone has already approached him in the past and said, oi. Do you know what I mean? Who's the happy... Right, so we've got the happy ever after card. I need to kind of cut this short now. I didn't realise what the time was. So happy ever after card, if you like. The Ten of Pentacles, it's in the bag money-wise, all the rest of it. So I'm going to ask, is this for the victims or for him? Page of Wands, diligent, going towards what they want, going towards their dreams, desires, making the claims. I did say there's some few people coming out on this wanting money, which Pentacles is. That's money, material gain, and getting to what they actually want. Lovers has come up again. Cancer has come up again. Family. Obviously the Lovers is the major arcana, but I still liken it to the Two of Cups. Why has the Lovers come up? Ten of Pentacles, please. Oh, I see. Thank you. Oh, so the Lovers, as in the people that have been connected with him. Okay. So they're going to push, and they're going to keep going. The page does not stop. He goes for what he wants. And he literally will take the opportunity, grab every opportunity to get to what he needs, his dream desires. Can I have a final outcome as to why these tears are here, please? We've got the battle weary come up twice, so he's going to have to battle. Can I just have the final outcome clarified, please? It's going to be because this is going to turn into a huge circus, I'm telling you. Third party involved. I'm telling you, there's third parties. So that's, thank you, answer my question. I do feel that other people are going to get involved in this. There's going to be people that are dragged in from, that may have been aware of it in the past. There may be people dragged in that were his bosses. There may be other celebrities dragged in because we've got the third party situation, okay? That's why it's going to all go wrong. He's thinking, I'm sitting pretty, my family have got my back, but... Oh, Christ! Five of Swords! This is complete bloody war. Look, you can even see it. It's just complete wartime. It's, again, it's all of the flurry of, like, you know, the five of Wands. Again, is discord, opposed views, but this is defending all those opposing views. But the fight is carrying on, I'm telling you. There's a whole world of pain coming to him, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. This is all discord, fighting, arguing, wars, battles. It's just complete confusion and chaos and a nightmare. Last card. Watch this space. I'm telling you now, this is just going to get worse and worse. We now have got the Chariot come up under the sign of Cancer, and this basically is telling me that he's just going to have to grit his teeth and go on the ride and just try and get through the adversity, because I'm telling you now, it's coming. He's got a whole world of pain coming, and if he's guilty, then fair play. But he's going to have to hang on in there, because there's going to be people coming in left, right and centre, creating massive drops. Look at the sheer drops here. It's just, I love these cards. He's literally going to have people coming left, right and centre and making this a nightmare. So he thinks that he's going to win this. I'm really sorry, but you are not.